Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is going to be my full review of the Arrma Fury BLX. This is Arrma's 1/10 scale two-wheel drive short course truck, RTR. Now, of course, the BLX is their top of the line model. This one is fully brushless, comes as an RTR, and a few upgrades out of the box. So with that, I want to go ahead and give my full review of this thing after I've now driven it and kind of got used to a two-wheel drive platform once again. So when you guys checked out my running video, which I will have down in the video description below, I was kind of on a hiatus from two-wheel drive for many months, and during that running video I actually ran about 3 or 4 other four-wheel drive vehicles before running this two-wheel drive. So a little bit heavy on the throttle, coming in hot on some of the corners, and did a little disjustice to the actual Arrma Fury BLX. So with that, keep that in mind during this video and also during the running videos. So in this video we're going to kind of go over positives, negatives, and my overall thoughts on the Arrma Fury and whether or not you should lay down your $300+ to pick one of these things up. Now with that, I think Arrma actually did a really good job of giving you everything you want in a two-wheel drive short course truck. They gave you brushless electronics, they gave you upgrades, they gave you lots of adjustability, they gave you some pretty decent features in this vehicle. Now, starting off with the RTR features, ATX 100 radio, great RTR radio, hands down one of my favorite RTR radios on the market, 2.4 gigahertz, drop down wheel, 4 AA's, flip up lid right there, flip up antenna, gives you all the trims, dual rates, and everything you'd want under that little flip up. So anyways, best RTR remote that I've used in the past. So hands down, awesome job Arrma. Now onto the battery and charger. It does come with a 8.4 volt nickel metal hydride tank of a battery. Does the BLX disjustice? It just doesn't work for a brushless vehicle these days, and I know that they want to get you running out of the box, but with that, I don't think that that was a very good move. I know a lot of people are going towards including lipos with RTRs these days, and I think Arrma should do that. I ran this only on 2S lipo, and it was a great pleasure to drive. So it does come with that 8.4 anchor. It also comes with a charger to charge that anchor in about 45 hours, and nonetheless those have kind of went into the graveyard here at the RC Network. So with that, 2S lipo will make this thing really come alive. So you get a weight savings on 2S, and you also get some great amp draw all the way across. Instead of nickel metal hydride, it's kind of like this, just kind of, you know, you great throttle at the first 5 minutes, and then after that it just dives. So lipo, kind of the way to go these days in RC. Now with that, here comes the looks of this thing. Look at this thing. This thing looks damn cool. I love the blue, white, silver, and kind of green graphics. I'm assuming that's green up there. Really great looking body. It served its purpose well, and I really beat the snot out of this thing. I was giving my buddy Derek a run for his money trying to film this thing and trying to destroy it at the same time. So with this, I did get a little bit of a tear here on the back. You kind of see that right there. I believe I also tore it up here on the front fender somewhere. I can't remember actually on this side right there. But nonetheless, you know, pretty decent RTR body. It's nothing that is going to hold you back from driving really good. So anyways, that is the body. Let's take a look at some of this other stuff on the truck here. Now, if you notice in my running video, I did launch it into walls. I launched it into curbs. I was really trying to break this thing. And in the end, the only thing I did was I popped a shock cap off right here, lost a dog bone, which I replaced right away, and all was said and done. So went ahead and refilled the shock body, bled it correctly, and matched the rears so everything is all nice and neat. So in the end, durability wise, great vehicle. Now I was saying here that as far as a 2S lipo, it would be nice if they included it. They include Dean, so that pretty much will get you going. Great ESC, great motor, everything was great with those. The servo's a little bit slow and it's a little bit sluggish, especially after the types of vehicles I was running on the track that day. So kind of had to get used to that little kind of latency of the servo, but nonetheless, it gets you going out of the box, so pretty decent. Probably my biggest disappointment on this Arrma truck, the Fury BLX here, was the tire compound. These tires are, in my buddy's terminology, they're like hard plastic tires, and really that's what they are. I was running these things on kind of a open RC track, you know, pretty much a hard pack with some loose top, and these things were just all over the place. I mean, there's almost no grip on these things. They are very hard plasticky. You can kind of see the glare of the carcass of the tire, and that really kind of is to go to the compound of the tire. Now, I have cleaned these things up since the first running, and I've got to say these things are definitely not the way to go for if you want to do anything on the dirt. So might be okay for asphalt or that type of stuff, but in the end didn't serve its purpose very well, at least where I was running it. So as far as the upgrades on it, the aluminum TVPs right here, the aluminum kind of skid plate here, and some of the other things, they did well. It held up under some extreme abuse when I was just launching it into that brick wall and also that curb. Nothing broke on it other than just, you know, popping that shock cap. So in the end, great vehicle. One thing I noticed on this one that I noticed on my Raider is if you see the kind of angle of these turnbuckles, it looks like these were possibly installed incorrectly. Also saw that on my Raider, but I'm going to end up flipping these to the front side of the hub carrier for the rear and see if that just kind of improves the popping of the turnbuckles. So anyways, the slipper clutch was pretty well adjusted when I was running it. You do have an adjustable slipper clutch here on the BLX model that you can just turn with a nut driver and adjust it, which is unlike the Mega version, which you'd have to disassemble the whole transmission to be able to adjust it. So anyways, you know, great looking truck here, great performing truck. I think just by adding a 2S LiPo, adding some better compound tires, I think Arrma would have an awesome truck on their hands. So anyways, guys, that is my review of this Arrma Fury BLX. I've had fun driving it. I can't wait to see what else I do with this thing. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. But anyways, that is my review. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post those on down below. And as always, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it for now, guys. Over and out.